When a light goes out, I get a ladder and change the bulb. Aura physically sweeps. Its movement rushes from one side of my body to its other side. I'm surrounded, embraced in its bubble as if hugged. My laugh induces seize. Not all is good medicine or good for the soul. Not when you are a gelastic, epileptic. My overactive neurons in the right temporal lobe. They were. God has since healed. Praises. Amen. He healed with 2 neurologists and 3 attempts to control the seizures with allopathic meds could not. Being told there was no cure, I chuckled. God is in control. The nerve. I was not supposed to ever laugh, swim, nor climb a ladder. I told one of my docs, laughter is my fingerprints. Being part fish, I must swim. But climbing ladders, yes, I could give that up. My main MD supported my desire to try herbal supplements. I learned about naturopathic practices new to both he and I. Since the pharmaceuticals were not working and our agreed concern of the side effects of the prescriptions brought. A year later, fully free, no more seizures, and life returned. Not even needing herbals to curb. Present time from this right. It's been almost 2 decades. Now when a light goes out, I get a ladder and change the bulb. Written by Kat Miles, November 7th, 2023. And this is dedicated to everyone who suffers from seizures. Some people who suffer seizures are not an epileptic. You can have seizures without being diagnosed with epilepsy. And other people are epileptic. A perfect example would be if you have a high fever and you get a seizure, that does not mean you're an epileptic. I've had 2 people I know close to my heart pass. One is one of my dearest, closest friends, Margaret. This is dedicated to you. And also a woman I used to take care of. Her name is Kathy, and she passed from one of her seizures. So Margaret and Kathy, I dedicate this to you and all seizure sufferers and epileptics present and past during National Month of recognizing people who've had seizures and epilepsy. I would like to also say a little bit more about myself, and I'll read what I wrote here. I am a former epileptic. For 1 year, I had a rare form of epilepsy, gelastic temporal lobe epilepsy. I had to relearn to read, play, catch, spell, draw, paint, write poetry, and effectively speak. I was not 100% nonverbal. I struggled to get the thoughts out verbally, but was able to think them with ease. I was a teacher at the time and had to give up teaching. I had to relearn life. Never in past one with social anxiety from the seizures, I ended up getting it. Thankfully, God healed me. He healed what doctors said there was no cure for. I still at times get social anxiety given certain factors. However, everything else has been restored. God had an angel in human form visit me during this health battle. Here is the video if you'd like to know more. For anybody who my story touches, if you would subscribe and support my YouTube channel, I'd be very appreciative. Or follow me on allpoetry.com under the handle Cats7Corners. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them about seizures, about epilepsy. If I know the answer, I'll answer. And if not, I can look it up in research, or just if I can't figure it out, I'll just let you know. But please feel free to ask. There's so many different variants and forms of seizures out there. and epilepsy. And I just want to thank you for taking the time so much right now to listen to a part of my story. My story goes more in depth in my video, which is Angels Are For Real on youtube.com. At one point, I was actually given 3 months. They didn't know if I'd live past 3 months. And as I said, God heals. What doctors say can't be healed. He is the main doctor, the creator. Take care, everyone. Keep the faith, and God bless. Never give up hope.